Hello, guys and gals. Today, I am joined here with Aiden Kress and Thomas Kennedy, and we're going to be doing a podcast.
What's up,
Oh boy.
bitches?
Oh boy, how excited I am.
This is gonna be a
Today is
fun
going to be a
podcast.
good day. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and
What-
don't forget, most often forgotten, but not by me. M1A2 main battle tanks.
Alright, well,
You heard it.
Welcome.
You heard it here, folks. M1A2 battle tanks are an integral part of our society, which leads us into our first point: Legos.
Yes.
And one more welcome, if you're listening.
Oh,
Hello, Holly.
Hi, Holly. How are you? I hope you enjoy
I
have you.
Legos.
I have your address, Holly. Anyway.
I know your car license plate.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Anyway, Gavin Kress.
who would like to start us off for our conversation? Any takers?
Yes, I would like to talk about our one of our favorite brands, Bionicle. It's definitely a very good brand. Ryan, what do you think
Ooh,
about it?
Bionicle.
Yeah.
Bionicle.
Bionicle. Real quick, a word
You
from
good
our,
there?
Real quick, a word from our sponsor. Monster Energy contains taurine, which apparently is bull sperm. So drink it now and ask questions later. Monster Energy. Back to Bionicles.
That was, of course, a wonderful sponsor from our sponsor man, Aiden Kress. Let's give a round of applause to Aiden for being oh so generous.
Yep.
Whoa!
Thank you, Aiden, for that. Anyways, where were we again?
Bionicles.
Oh, Bionicle, yes.
Well, let's talk about the first Bionicles. Like, we have really evolved from Bionicles. Like, they still contain ball joints, but you can
Oh, true.
put stuff on like their arms and limbs now, so they don't look like giant fucking skeletons.
Yes.
Yep.
Very
Unless your
integral.
name is Damien fucking Otto.
We don't talk about Damien right now.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't
Yeah,
talk
we don't.
about
He's in
Damien.
Yeah, he's a
And-
Norwood kid. He's not important.
Anyways, what were you saying about balls? Aiden?
I was talking about the ball joints on Bionicle Legos because they don't look like skeletons anymore. They actually
Yes.
look like very fleshed out Legos.
Yes. And due to the modern advancements of technology and medicine, we have gotten the ability to add armor plating onto those bone joints, which not only add color and variety for Bionicles, but adds a sense of personalization, which I think is very intriguing to the general audience.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Very much agreed. I also like
Go ahead.
I also like how they don't look like soccer moms, like someone we know. I think I'm pretty sure Holly Coddington looks like a soccer mom. Anyways,
Hey yo.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
Hey, I got that one on camera. What the fuck?
I have everything on camera.
Editor's note, let's just cut that one out. But
I'm
still
not doing
have
any of this.
Ryan, we don't have the budget for an editor.
fuck.
Oh, this shit.
Remember.
This is shit.
Our last one, didn't quit. It died. Remember, we have to feed them too.
Yes.
Ooh, you're just now mentioning the part that I had to feed on. Ooh.
Ryan, you have to feed the interns.
Anyways, back to Bionicles. Do either of you own Bionicles yourselves by chance?
Yes, I
Yes, I
do.
do. By chance, mine is the cousin of one of yours named Kopashi, and it is the
Oh, yes.
protector of Chernobyl.
I see. Very intriguing.
And
How about you, Aiden Croissant?
well, the Bionicles I own, I have two versions of the Toa of Water, um which is
Golly.
Galley. I have I have two, which is really nice. One is the newer version, and one is a little older. And then I have Kopaka, Toa of Ice, which is nice. And then I have a Iron Man Bionicle.
Oh, I see.
And if you got the Captain America Bionicle as well as the Hulk Bionicle, you can combine them, which is something that Lego likes to do. They like to tell people to combine Lego sets that they buy. Like if
Yeah, well, I by chance own the Hulk Bionicle. I just need to find the pieces since we obtained the ones I gave to Ryan, but that's a later story. I'm not telling Ryan how I'm going to re-obtain those.
you'll get them eventually.
Eventually.
Anyway, Ryan, are your windows latched?
I don't really know if they have latches.
That's good. That's good to know. Thank you. Anyway,
Anyways,
Anyways,
um,
more about Legos. Ryan, what's your favorite Lego set?
ooh, that's a tough one. Honestly, one of my favorite Lego sets really has to be looking around my room for any semblance of a conversation. Um, uh, I really like the Lego Taj Mahal
Okay.
because not only is it one of the rarest construction sets based on a real world location, but it is gargantuan. Um, putting a mental image into the mind of the audience. It is bigger than my forehead, but smaller than my IQ. Hmm.
Hmm.
but little note, still not as big as my forehead.
Yep.
That much is true.
And real
So
quick,
anyway, Ada and Cress, what is your favorite Lego set?
well, my favorite Lego set, I have two, which is pretty hard to pick between. It's either they're both very recent though. It's either the tall neck from Horizon Forbidden West. That was a really fun build. Honestly, the legs one
Yeah,
is a bit of a pain in the ass, but otherwise it was a really decent build. And then
I've heard good things about it.
it is a good set, honestly, like on God. And then my second favorite set is the Viking Longship. It's long. It's longer than my monitor.
How long would you say your monitor is?
Let me grab a I or I don't know where my ruler is, but it's about this long.
How long is this long?
um, let's
About as
see.
long as your average ruler, let's say.
That's one phone, two phone, three phone. It's about three. It's about four of my phones long.
You hear that, folks? It's about 4 Walmart Android phones long.
Yep. Which brings us to our next sponsor, Walmart. Can't afford it at
Aiden, it's
Target.
not sponsorship. Aiden, too late. We're not sponsored by Walmart. That's too high budget.
Shit. What
All
were you
right.
talking about?
Anyway, on to our next sponsor. Let's see. We forget. Oh yes, I remember our sponsor. Today's podcast is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Have you guys heard of Raid Shadow Legends?
Raid is a free-to-play mobile MMORPG game that's also available on PC, and it is cross-platform between devices. Click the link in the description to receive 100 gems and add us as friends. Yes, you heard that right.
And
We
perhaps
definitely
together,
play Raid Shadow Legends.
perhaps together we can go out on a shadow raid.
And we can defeat the boss tower.
Yeah,
Yes.
the epic boss tower that they just added.
Yep. Lots of new bosses and exciting new battle.
The
Well,
game is definitely not very
It's
buggy.
intriguing, folks.
anyway, that was the segment of this podcast Raid Shadow Legends has sponsored. Anyway, back to you, Aiden Cress.
Yeah, so what the fuck were we talking about?
Favorite Lego sets.
Oh yeah, favorite Lego sets. We already went over my tall neck, which is about my monitor, a little taller than my monitor. Well, maybe
And that
about
monitor
the
is. And you went over your Viking Longship, and Ryan went over his Taj Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's actually on to me now. So I think my favorite Lego set is the Lego Technic Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. That was a very fun build. It is very long. It is approximately 3 iPhone 6s long.
You heard
And
folks.
about one and a
iPhone
half
6 is
iPhone
long.
6s. And 1.5 iPhone 6s wide. Right? And it's really cool because everything, fucking works. Anyway, back onto the conversation at hand. Legos.
Now, I must say, Thomas, 3 iPhone 6s long and works. Now, that sounds like a bargain. Where did you find your set from?
Well, Walmart.
I see.
Which sadly
That must have
isn't
been.
today's sponsor.
They missed out on a mighty fine chance, I say.
But we still do have one mystery sponsor at the end of today's podcast.
Ooh!
Now, you better stay tuned to listen to this, folks, because it'll blow it'll blow you. No, it'll blow your top. No, fucking shut up.
Heard that, folks? It will blow you. And I'm not joking about that. The sponsor, it might actually blow you. I'm not too sure though.
What kind of blow?
That's up to the waiter.
So
The listener. Anyway,
yeah.
Legos.
Yeah, Legos. Have any of you played the new Lego Star Wars game?
I have not. I've actually only played a couple. Actually, not a couple. Only one Lego Star Wars game, which was the very Lego games in general. I've only played one. It was like the old one on the fucking Wii U. That beautiful game.
Very
Definitely not the most bugged thing to ever exist.
Nah. I myself played the Lego Ninjago video game for the PS4, Lego Dimensions, and a little mobile game called Ninja Run, which is basically Flappy Bird, except you replace all the sprites with Ninjago characters. I'm not entirely sure if it was licensed by Lego, but it was fun. It was good.
Oh, that reminds me. I've actually played one mobile Lego game as well. It was of the old Lego series Chima, and it was a Lego Chima Speed Wars racing game.
Ooh, Lego Chima. That brings me back.
Oh The nostalgia.
Speaking of that, what was the largest Lego Chima set everyone has owned?
Mine was the Phoenix Temple, which retailed for around $120 and lasted 5 days.
I also had the Lego Phoenix Fire Temple. That lasted until, a toddler got a hold of it.
What a tragic sight that was.
I have an
You
old.
made it?
My biggest Lego Chima set was Eris's Eagle from the first Lego Chima series.
The jet version.
Uh, it looks like it looks like a genuine eagle. It's got like a
Oh,
capacitor
that
badge.
thing!
Yeah,
I
Oh,
had that thing.
yeah, is an oldie,
an oldie but a goodie.
an
I
oldie
also had
but
a
a
really
goldie.
cool. I also had a really cool Lego Chima set, which also got destroyed by the same toddler. It was from the first season as well, and it was the Lion Temple.
Oh,
Ooh,
that was such a good Lego set. That was such a good Lego set.
that hurts. That hurts,
Oh
dude.
man,
Yeah, it does.
that really hurts. Can we have a moment of silence, real quick?
Is this gonna interfere with our sponsor?
Oh no, our sponsor is at the end of the video. The podcast. We still got like 25 minutes left.
Oh no.
Anyways, thank you for the moment of silence towards Thomas's Kennedy's lost Lego set.
Yep.
Um, segment roll. Lego Ninjago. What was your
Oh
guys'
man,
initial reaction to Lego Ninjago?
I
It
loved
was
it.
fucking awesome. I loved the pilot series with the skeletons.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and
that was so nostalgic. Oh my gosh, that was
and
so
how do you guys feel about Lego Ninjago finally ending after 16 consecutive seasons?
Good, because it was drawn out way too damn long.
honestly
Fair
was.
enough.
They should have ended with the movie. They should have ended with the movie.
They should have ended it when the golden dragon with Lloyd beat the Garmadon dragon, and at the end, and like
Ooh,
all that shit was dead.
into season 3. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Because that to me was just like the ending, like everything that was the main objective for whoever ended.
Yeah,
Well then, boy, do I have good news for you guys, because according to some online leaks, it's coming back in January, season 17, boys.
oh god. I mean, like, their Lego sets are good, but the show's been drawn out way too long. Way too long.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, what was your guys' favorite Ninjago season?
Mine was
I gotta say, season 2 for me.
Ooh,
that was a good
that's a
season.
good one.
Mine would probably be season 4 with all the Technoblades. That one, I really, the show was okay then, but I mainly just really liked the Lego sets.
Oh yeah,
That's what very cool.
In fact,
I gotta say,
I was only missing 3 sets from that entire series. It was the giant Nindroid dragon, Zane's vehicle from that series, which I can't remember what it was, and the
oh, I had
Technoblade.
Zane's vehicle.
Oh yeah, that is a cool set. And then
definitely.
the last one that I didn't have was the giant temple. Oh, and I also didn't get the chance to buy Kai's car, mainly because they didn't list it in my area at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta say, What was your guys' first Ninjago set, if you remember it?
Phew.
Let me look back.
Oh, it's so long. Shit.
Oh, yeah, my first Lego set was the Technoblade series with it had Cole and like this like little glider that had like a chainsaw on it. It was a really good one.
Dang!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that is.
I think my first Ninjago set was probably Cole's driller car from season 3,
Yeah.
or um, one of the Dragon Temples from season 2.
All right.
My first one was from season 2, and it was the Lego Venomari Shrine.
Ooh,
Ooh,
now that was a keeper.
that is a keeper.
Awesome set.
Awesome. Just
Believe it or not,
beautiful.
I still have all the pieces for it.
Ooh.
Yup.
No, real quick, what was your guys' first Lego set, if you can remember?
Like first ever set.
Yeah, first ever, like first one off the shelf.
I remember it, I don't know the name. Look it up.
Do you think you can?
Mine. Go ahead.
Do you think you can describe it?
Maybe, but let me try to search it up.
All right. Ryan, do you remember yours?
Oh yeah,
Ah.
it was back when it was back when Lego didn't name their sets.
Oh.
So it was like, I want to say the exact 1,000th set that they made. It was this tiny blue box that had a pizza parlor, a restaurant, and someone's house, as well as a mini model airplane, cat, and dog Lego.
Uh,
Back when everything was still brick built.
I remember seeing that on shelves. Damn.
I still have that modified cat figure from all those years ago.
Wow. That is
So
incredible.
I remember I found my first one.
All right, let's see it.
So it was an old Lego Creator set, an old 3-in-1. Do you guys remember when they used to come in those like not a box, but those like colored plastic like tins
I
almost?
remember
Oh yeah.
those.
It was that hat, and it was a little red and gray fighter jet.
I remember that. Yeah.
I remember that.
That was my first Lego set.
Nice.
That thing was like $10 max, wasn't it?
Yup.
Yep. Sounds
Jeez,
about right.
what inflation has done to us.
Yeesh.
Um, hmm. Just looking out for a time check.
We got about little under 10 minutes left.
All right. Well,
Doable.
Which brings me to our last
quick.
and final sponsorship. Remember how I said, in the eyes of the beholder, the sponsorship may blow you. This video, we couldn't get a sponsor from Walmart, but this video is sponsored by the United States Navy.
I bet you guys weren't expecting that one, Thomas. Go off.
So, the United States Navy has sponsored this video for God knows why, and probably never again after I said that the Navy will probably blow you.
Yeah, they will.
And they gave me no other prompt. So, anyway, this video was sponsored by the United States Navy.
Make sure you guys join because they are very friendly and approachable people. We need a lot more recruits. Our military budget is still greater than our education budget, which honestly isn't a bad thing. but does lead me to our next point, actually, which is what do you guys think was the most violent Lego theme?
Ooh.
Because for me, the immediate thing that comes to mind was Lego Chima Season 3, back when the main characters had to fight all of those zombies,
Yeah.
like ancient
Yeah.
prehistoric animals with zombies, and like
Yeah.
in every single set, in all of the molds, you could see their flesh, their wounds, and their brains scattered out across the figure.
Mm-hmm.
One of the figures you could clearly see they had a cracked skull, and I don't know why, but that was just like to me as a kid.
Mm-hmm. Probably
I
one
gotta say,
one of
you go,
my
Aiden.
yeah. This was actually one of my first 5 Lego sets, but one pretty violent Lego series was the old 2007 Lego Castle series. That was pretty violent.
Ooh.
Yeah. There was even one where back in like 2009, they sold a set where you can like pour burning tar on someone. Like you could
Oh
actually do that.
my oh my.
Say one of mine. It was a really old set. The theme was the rock monsters theme.
Oh, power
Really?
monsters.
Well, think about it. It was dudes stuck in a mine with monsters that literally wanted to eat them, and did. And a lot of the sets with the bigger monsters, you could make it fucking eat a guy.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty good contender, honestly.
that is pretty good.
And they did a show about it.
I
Yep.
I saw the movie and I cried as a kid. Poor 6-year-old me didn't want to see a Lego guy get eaten by a giant pebble.
Now look at you. You're the one eating the pebbles.
Oh, how the tables have turned, you stupid stones.
Ah, yes, the stones are the stupid ones.
At least I can still move, okay?
Ryan,
Move.
how much have you moved in the recent like hour and a half after you've sat down?
Well, that's the funny part. I haven't.
How much have you
Any,
moved since you got home?
anyways, on to our next theme.
Well,
Oh yeah, real quick,
I'm
we
just
need to
saying
have
we have
another
three.
sponsor.
No, we only have time. We only have the room for 3.
Well, Filmora did sponsor this video.
No, they didn't.
Oh,
That's too high budget again.
Well, I'm using Filmora to screen record.
Hear that, everyone? Aiden Chris is piloting Filmora 9.
Well,
and that
here's the
leads us
thing,
to
it
our
still has the watermark.
and that leads us to our next sponsor, pirating software. Easy, quick, free, and definitely legal.
Oh boy, do I love legal.
I definitely don't own
I
a pirated version of American Psycho.
I love being an abiding citizen of the law, and I definitely don't have every single Adobe software pirated.
Oh,
I'm
fun.
definitely not gonna edit all this footage on a pirated version of Sony Vegas. It's 2019
I
Teen
definitely didn't
Edition.
light my microphone on fire. Let me put this out real quick.
Hear that, everyone? He tried to talk to the electricity again.
The wonders of technology has led us to flaming microphones for that extra crisp quality.
Well, my microphone's
Aiden,
still intact. I just don't have a phone for it.
How unfortunate.
hey Aiden,
Mm-hmm.
how about this? Don't talk to the electricity anymore.
I talked to my lighter.
Oh!
Does that mean Wait, so if you talk to your lighter, then are you just lonely or have a stable connection with it?
I have a stable connection with it, actually. It's my therapist.
And he's lonely.
That too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first ever recorded human interaction between a cigarette lighter and a human being.
Real quick, we do need to interview someone, so let me grab our person to
We
interview.
don't have time in the for interviewing, and that man is asleep currently.
Well, it says
Um,
he's online.
That means he left his fucking computer on.
Ah, then I'm gonna remove him.
how about, how about,
Here,
um,
I got someone.
Anyway, we actually just went over 30 minutes.
Well,
So,
I don't give a
thank you
shit.
for...
Here's the person that we're going to interview.
No, we're not ringing. My computer is Bing chilling.
who the hell is that?
It's Chris.
His online friend. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen in M1A2 main battle tanks, thank you for tuning in to Three Retards with a mic, like podcast this evening. Please stay tuned for more episodes sometime in the future. When is the future? I don't know, probably sometime in the next year and a half.
Yep.
And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell in case you want to be informed of any of our future uploads.
And if you hit the notification bell, you will be officially part of Mike.
Yes.
You heard that
Mike.
right. You will be part of Mike.
Are we still on there?
Yeah, we're still on air.
Aiden,
Yeah, I'm
no more.
closing it.
Anyway, folks, technical difficulties.
Have a good night, folks, and I'm definitely not editing this.